to Lynn's Recipes. Today I'm making baked pumpkin donuts with a maple cinnamon glaze. The amounts of the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe will be listed in the information box below, or you can find them on my website. I'm going to make the donuts first, and I'll tell you those ingredients, and then after they're done we'll make the glaze, and I'll go over the ingredients for that when we get ready to make the glaze. The ingredients for the donuts are: you'll need all-purpose flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, ginger, baking soda and salt. Then you'll also need pumpkin, and this is canned pumpkin and it has not got the spices in it, egg, vanilla, cooking oil. You're also going to need a donut pan. This donut pan, I got it at Target, but I know they're available on Amazon and several other places that you can find kitchenware. Now what you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 325 degrees, and now we'll get started on the rest of the recipe. I'm going to start by stirring all of my dry ingredients together with a whisk. So there's the flour, the spices, the salt, and the baking soda. And we're just going to simply incorporate it all together with a little whisk. Makes it easier to mix in with the wet ingredients. And I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to get another bowl. And I'm going to put my sugar, my pumpkin, my egg, the oil, and the vanilla. And I'm just going to whisk this all together until it's well incorporated. Okay, so now this is all mixed together. I'm going to pull my dry ingredients back over and pour them in and incorporate them all together. Okay, so this is all mixed together. So the next step is to take a bag, and we're going to put our donut mixture into the bag so we can pipe it into the donut pan. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I have my donut mixture in the bag, and now what I'm going to do is take my kitchen shears and cut the tip. And now I'm just going to pipe it into the donut pan. My donut pans are filled, so I'm going to put them in the 325 degree oven for about 13 minutes until they're done. My donuts cooked for 15 minutes, and this is what they look like. And what I'm going to do now is let them sit in this pan for about 3 minutes to cool before I turn them out on this rack and let them cool completely before we make the glaze and continue on with the recipe. My donuts cooled for a few minutes in the pan. I've turned them out on the cooling rack, and now they're going to cool completely before we glaze them. The ingredients for the maple cinnamon glaze are confectioner's or powdered sugar, cinnamon, maple flavoring or extract, and milk. To make the glaze, I'm going to put my confectioner's sugar and all the other ingredients in this bowl. Milk, cinnamon, and the maple flavoring. And I'm going to whisk it all together till it's smooth. Okay, my glaze is ready. So now what I'm going to do is take my donuts and dip them in the glaze, and then put them on this rack so it can drip off. Okay, so all the donuts are dipped, and now I'm going to put a few fall sprinkles on top. So I have some colorful sprinkles that kind of remind me of fall. I'm just going to sprinkle on top of the donuts. Kind of decorate them a little bit. You don't have to do this part. I just thought it would be pretty. And a little extra something. So this is what they look like. And now what I'm going to do is just let them completely harden, and then we'll serve them on a platter and show you after that. Okay, so the donuts are done, and I put them on a serving plate. So these are baked pumpkin donuts with maple cinnamon glaze. I hope you enjoy them.